How's it going, Six Mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Monster Sweethearts, the Lyle edition, the werewolf lady. Now, previously we got introduced to her. We were also with our other good friends, Victoria and Xanth. Not much really happened. She just helped us carry some paint, and I guess she seemed kind of interesting because, you know, she's quite a hermit, and that means, well, she couldn't be a werewolf, but she obviously is. But anyway, yeah, we just got back home from that, and not much really happened there. So let's keep the story going. It's about 8 when I finally leave, and we barely even gotten one painted. Wait, when did we start painting? Well, she was talking about leaving 5 on the dot. You're saying we did 3 hours, and we barely even got one painted? I'm blaming this on Victoria and Xanth, because Jaylene must have been doing her job, but 3 hours and you could barely get one painted. Who else is it? What's happening with Taylor and shit? What's happening? Oh, you know, I'm thinking about that too much. Alright, covered in paint and exhausted, I head straight to my room. I bet Sierra's gonna love this. I'm gonna look colourful. I change into my night clothes and go to bed. Alright. Alright, I'm not used to noises in this game. What the hell was that? I'm startled awake to a noise. Sierra, please be more careful. Jesus Christ. It's not Sierra. No response. Is Sierra a werewolf? I look around my room and see nothing. I hear more noises downstairs. Oh, I really don't like where this is going. Thinking one of the girls might have hurt themselves, I head down. Blake? Lexi? Still no response. Oh, good. Oh, that's nice. You know what I'm more confused about? Why haven't the girls... Why aren't my, like, girlfriends that, you know, are literally always here? Why are they not doing anything? Are they scared shitless? But then where's Sierra? Does she have friends other than me? I didn't think she did, but, you know, she does. Okay, I go down to the kitchen and see the back door wide open. Maybe this is just a bad dream. I get a chill down my spine. But as I approach, the wind seems very strong, and the door doesn't seem to have forced entry. Doesn't seem to have forced... Okay. There are 4 scratches on the door near the knob. Okay, so I take that back. There was a forced entry, but it had to be some animal, right? Well, you can say that, but we did just get to know a werewolf. Where are our girlfriends? Are they werewolves as well? Are all 3 of them werewolves? They just don't want to talk about it, because that would be gay. It's probably scared or something for it to want to get in here so bad. Footsteps. Okay, there's like 5 steps there. And it isn't one of the girls, it's big and heavy. Like Lyle. Dust is falling on top of my head due to the weight. Like Lyle's weight. My heart starts to beat. Wow, I don't like this. I fall to the ground to just sudden chest pains. Oh, yeah, well the heart conditions are back. I've missed those. I hear the footsteps coming down the stairs. Okay, slowly. I'm very close to an exit, but the pain is making me dizzy. Oh, I do like that. I just had to have an episode right now. Well, we're scared shitless. We have a heart condition. I feel my eyes closing. The steps are right behind me. And then I died. Oh, I smell nature around me and rain hitting me from above. What, did the werewolf want the house to itself? Do we not have a home anymore? Are we not allowed one? The pain is still present and just encourages me to stay curled up. I soon hear running towards me and jolt awake. Jaylene? What are you doing out here? I don't know. It takes up too much energy to say anything. Come here. She takes off her jacket and puts it around me. What are you doing so far out here? Are you okay? Do you want me to take you home? I frantically nod my head no. Nod my head no. I guess we're just scared. Like, we're so scared we don't understand what the English language is anymore. Why? She leads me over to her truck's passenger side and lets me in. She hops in and drives a couple of miles down the road before turning into a dirt road. Oh, okay, this is nice. I mean, the rain didn't have to loop, but... Oh, this looks lovely. We approach a house in the middle of nowhere. So you carried some paint for me, and now you assume that you can just take me home. I mean, I guess there's not really anywhere else we could go. Although, I thought the truck would be enough. She leads me out and into what I assume is her home. Okay. Wow, this is a nice place. You certainly get busy. Look, you even have like a glass wall. Like, I don't have a glass wall. I'm hiccuping in surprise. Like, literally. You can take my bed tonight. Oh, thank you. She gently lays me down onto her bed. If you need anything... Oh, did I die? Didn't hear the rest when my body finally went back to sleep as I hit the bed. Yeah, just slammed right into it. Just punched it. Oh, this is... Oh, and we get to keep the music. Hope this isn't like another Bay walkthrough where, you know, there's literally no music. The game design actually came back to me on that. Apparently, like, you know, some bits it's quiet, some bits it's not. And I was like, okay, well, fair enough. But I'm just glad to have the music back. I like this theme tune. It's the best. I wake first to the smell of biscuits. That wasn't enough to lure me out of sleep till I felt pecking on my nose. Oh, have they got a pet? Has Lyle got a nice little puppy dog? Chick? What? Rascal! Ah! Lyle is standing near the door, having had slammed it. Oh, sorry, I forgot. The chick has made its way to nestle into my lap, cozying. What chick? Like a little chicken chick? What? Why does Lyle keep chickens in his house? They normally have a coop for that. What if someone steps on them? Oh, but Lyle's careful, and he can't let anyone go home with him, so you know that's not gonna happen. Why the fuck are we here then? Alright, cool. That's, little rascal. You can tell by the R on his back. I look down to see there is indeed a brown R on his back. And also the fact he keeps flying out of his bucket like a rascal. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. Lyle walks up to me and gently picks up the chick. Come here, little guy, let's go back home. She almost walked out when she turned around. I made biscuits. They're on the counter. Oh, what flavor? Huh? I can interact with stuff! Wow, they must have really done this one up a bit. She then walked outside, leaving me alone. TV! I go to the TV, seeing all sorts of movies. She only seems to have a DVD player and nothing else. Most of the movies are crime or mystery, though. One pink cover catches my eye. Though I leave that mystery for later, as I'm starving right now. Okay, I look around and see that... No, bed. The bed smells of wood and cologne. It's actually pretty pleasant. The bed had silk sheets and was way better than mine back home. But it had silk sheets. So what does it have now? Like, cotton? Okay. My stomach growls. Yeah, cool. Where are the bit in the fridge? I don't see them. I get up and realize that my shorts completely fell down. Oh, yes, please, Jaylene. I quickly put them back on and see that they're 3 sizes too big. I have to grab excess to hold them on. Oh, okay, so it's like spare clothes. Well, thank you, Lyle. But Lyle doesn't seem that fat. He seems big, like tall. Sorry, she. See, even my subconscious has been like, no, that's a man. That has to be a man. Like, of all characters, like, Bay looks like a lady. Oh, whatever. I mean, at least, like, we have the pet lesbian as well. Like, you know there's always a lesbian out there who's absolutely obsessed with animals. Well, that's what Lyle is gonna be, isn't it? And I'm kind of glad we have one of those. Anyway, yeah, they're too big. I also noticed that my shirt goes past my crotch. When did I change last night? Well, you died last night, so you're not gonna remember. I try and remember, but nothing comes back. Oh, well, that's a shame. I barely remember how I even got here. Okay, sorry, I'm having a premonition here. Why is there a cat there, but there's no cats at the end of these? Oh, is that just because it's speech? Sorry, I only asked that because I hear to get the 6th person, the final person, you need to click on cats. But I don't know where they are, so I'll think about that later. I try to remember, nothing comes back. I better remember how I even got here. All that I was cold and scared. All that I remember, I guess that means cool. I wobble over and finally have my first bite of the day. Biscuits! Must be healthy. It's the best thing I ever had. Never mind, like, the meals my parents might have given me. Or, like, my adopted, I don't know if, like, Jaylene's adopted. I mean, never mind all, like, the decent nights out I had at a restaurant. And there has to be some kind of cafes in this goddamn place. But goddamn biscuits are the best fucking thing I've ever eaten. The best! I don't need any more nutrients. Like, literally. You think that the Ritz could put on something like this? Fucking Lyle's biscuits are insane! They're so good! It's the best thing I ever had! What the fuck? I must have said that a bit too loud because I hear Lyle coming back. Okay. Sorry, I can't go over how good those biscuits are. Like, I literally just spat everywhere. I just felt like it. Is everything okay? Yeah. Wait. Did you change me last night? Oh, really? Oh, sorry, yeah, you were dying and wet and, you know, getting hypothermia. Heaven forbid I change your clothes. I'm not a man, God. After you fell asleep, I stayed up. An hour later, you got up complaining about your clothes. Did we? Okay. All I had was my own, so I gave you some. Okay, so do we have a split personality? Is that the sixth person? Our subconscious? I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for. I'm sorry. It's fine. Are you holding a chicken? Yes. I mean, I don't see it, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the chickens and crap. God damn it. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lovely little living room here. I've got a feeling this is going to be one of the bits where we're not going to see much, because drawing everything at once would be quite challenging for the artist. And I kind of emphasize with them, because, well, I draw Resident Evil 4 pictures, and that's hard enough. You know, I've got 4 episodes just waiting, like, on my computer even, but I can't upload them, because I can't draw the thumbnails, because I'm too lazy. Anyway, wait. I look outside the windows and see a small chicken coop and a goat pen with vegetables along the window. Oh, is that what we saw outside? Was that a goat? I thought it was like an antelope or something. Well, it's good to have, like, friendly pets. You have a whole farm out here. Oh, it's nothing really. Yeah, you know, it's just a nice bit of civilization. God, I'd love to have a place like this, but I probably... Oh, she's blushing. Lyle's blushing. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's going to be the thumbnail. Oh, I'm going to make it. If I forget that's the thumbnail, I'm going to hate myself. But that's the thumbnail now. Jesus Christ. I can show you around if you want. Oh, please do. I'm loving this more and more. God, this is better than Bay already. I was about to say there was no need till I saw how nervous she was and that she had a bit of a stutter saying so. You and me both. I would like that. Really? Ahem. Cool. Yeah, it is cool. I wobble to where she stands and take my first step outside. The sudden aroma of farm hits me and I'm taken back. Here, I have the chickens. She leans down, letting the chicken she was holding down with her. Aren't they adorable? Oh, is she becoming like a little bit of a farm nerd? Does she play Animal Crossing? I've never played Animal Crossing, but I assume it's about farms and it looks something like this. I stare down towards the large bucket of chicks chirping and fluttering. Lyle's bright smile leaves one on my face, but it only lasts a few seconds before I'm reminded of the night before. She notices my frown, turning her expression sad. That looks more like angry, but okay. I called the sheriff. She's coming over very soon to help you, so please don't worry. I can see her brain trying to find something else to distract me. Hey, if you look over here, I have goats. I follow her gaze to see some goats in their pen. I mean, isn't this nice? I'd just like appreciate it all and maybe like stroke everything. Like even the chicks and the chicken. You don't really stroke a chicken because it just runs away from you. Unless you're like a 4-year-old and you can hug one, but you know. They're very friendly, look. She walks up to the fenced area where the goats immediately follow up to her. They love snacks like raisins and bread. Aww. She proceeds to pull out a box of raisins and throw them into the enclosure. The goats quickly run over to their breakfast snack. They're Nigerian goats and... No, I let her continue talking since it seemed to make her happy, but my mind was still rolling from last night. I mean, we did have a traumatic experience. I suppose it's interesting that she spotted us, like, dying outside. I'm more curious how we got outside in the first place, but whatever. At this point, I don't remember much. I remember hearing some footsteps then, blacking out and waking up to Lyle. Everything else is a blurred mess. The most vivid thing I recall was the intense chest pains. Having heart arrhythmia, I don't know how to say that. I know we've had it before, but I don't remember. Arrhythmia isn't fun. And here are my chickens. I felt her hand guide my arm over to the chicken enclosure. Now, I mostly just use my animals for non-meat products and as pets. For that, I named them all. That's Goober, the darkest one. Silly is the brown one. And lastly, Dappy, the white one. Like the goats, they love treats. She proceeds to throw chicken feed. And it was a little amusing to see chickens run so fast on their tiny feet over to the feed. So I'm really getting into this animal stuff here. But yeah, I think I have to end the episode soon because it's getting dark. Don't know why my camera's not updating that. Oh, that's a car. I thought it was water. I need to get my ears tested. Lyle was about to say something when we both hear a car on the gravel road arriving at the house. As it turned around the trees, it turned out to be the sheriff. She gets out of her car and headed over to us. Hey friend. Oh, hey Lyle. This is the first time I ever saw the sheriff smile besides when she's with Taylor. Okay, I mean, I guess Lyle is an upstanding citizen. As far as I know. I mean, she didn't do anything too bad. Hey Cass. Didn't know you had a name. They went on to hug as friends, but as it was over, she turned her attention to me, smile gone. What was that? That was a sentence. Lyle told me about how she found you last night. Is there any reason as to why you were asleep off the side of a road? No idea, I just kind of went unconscious. I tried to say something, but nothing's coming out. I just nod my head, not even knowing what I mean by that. I can't remember. The sheriff and Lyle shared glances before Lyle spoke up. She put her hand on my shoulder and looked straight into my eyes. You can take your time. We just want to help you. Just take a deep breath and try to remember. What are we going to remember? We got knocked out. She seemed so sincere, and the look in her eyes told me she was. Yeah, I want some of that sincerity. In my butthole, please. I want to chug it. I take that deep breath and finally let out all that I can remember. Sorry, I take that deep breath. What? Why is the narrative begin to, like, suddenly go crazier than normal? I'm not used to that, but whatever. The footsteps in the pain is the most I can tell them. Is that all you remember? Are you sure? The sheriff was about to continue, but Lyle stopped her with just a wave of a hand. Okay, so I'm guessing Lyle is the good cop here, and I'm being interrogated as the victim. Thanks, girls. Thanks. That's great, Jaylene. That's evident enough of a break-in, correct? Lyle emphasized the correct and directed towards the sheriff. What? Lyle emphasized this and looked to the sheriff. What do you mean emphasize the correct? What is the correct here? What is this? I guess. Yeah, that's the best thing I could say as well. Do you think if we head over, it would jog your memory? I frankly nod my head no. Even though I don't remember much, doesn't mean I'm not afraid. Yeah, but what about your your roommates? They're not all lesbians. Lexi isn't a lesbian. Sierra might not be a lesbian. Blake probably is a lesbian, but you know. Hell, what makes it even scarier is the unknown of what exactly happened. Jaylene. Lyle is now at my side. This is very important, Jaylene. I'm 100% certain that the person like last night isn't there anymore. And even then, you have the two of us. Yeah, I mean, Lyle's 6 foot. And we all know height is everything. I was about to just put my foot down, but Lyle was giving me puppy dog eyes. Aw, you're so nice and cuddly and cute. Which, to be fair, is her resting face, but it was doing a number on me. Number on me? Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Cool. I guess we're going to be heading back eventually to our house to see what happens. But I think I'm going to end the Let's Play here. I'm just going to, well, you just end the episode. I don't know what else I was going to say there. But yeah, I'm enjoying this still. Like, it's nice to see Lyle's place. It's actually a nice place to be. Like, Victoria's place was nice, but I felt uncomfortable around her. Lyle, I'm, like, more comfortable with. She's alright. She's a good person. Jaylene seems to enjoy her much more than the other girls. Like, with Bae, she was just like, oh, yeah, we're friends, I guess. And Victoria was like, why don't you piss off with that? I don't care if you want to save my life. But no, this actually feels more natural. So I like this. But yeah, what are we going to find back at our house? What are we going to do? Will I be able to solve my camera and this goddamn lighting issues outside? It's also raining. Is it going to keep raining next episode? Well, we may be able to hear about that or see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself, there will be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, see ya.